Welcome back, my fellow knights. It's your King Willick speaking. Mom always told me life was like a box of chocolates. Never know what you're gonna get. Could be a finger, could be an ear. You'll never know unless you find out. Wait, I forgot how long it was over. Crap. Anyway, as always, I'm King Willick. This is Final Fantasy 15. Welcome back, and I hope you enjoyed the series so far, and I hope you learned a lot from, previous episode. But anyway. Whatever that was. Oh yeah, and I figured out those repair kits were 1 day only, so I kind of wasted my money on getting those. My bad. It's best to keep the car around whenever you need them. Off and on, more than most, should say.
Ignis, pull over a sec. Certainly.
Taking a walk on the wild side?
Nothing like nature in the middle of nowhere.
Well, I wouldn't say in the middle of nowhere. I just spotted camp and I just wanted to check it out. I think I've already been here. Okay, I've already filled up on my icicles.
We're here. It's bedtime.
Sounds good.
Yep. So I'm thinking we might just hit up some shops to get our hunt on. I gotta remember that tune. I keep forgetting. So everybody is at an odd. Noctis is far ahead of everyone else. But Iggy and Prompto seem to be at the same rate, it seems. Wait a minute. Oh, okay. I thought one of Iggy's sleeves just got ripped or something.
An unsettling place, the Empire.
Ooh! That's a nice image. I want to save it. Is that Cindy in the car? Yeah. Okay. Hey, there's Carbuncle again. Yeah, I got a keen eye for these things. Alright, that's it. Who's a good fella? Or I should say, who a good chicken.
Feeling refreshed. Well, the tent lets you stretch out a bit more.
Whoops, took some damage there. Okay, go auto, map point. There. Set destination, yes.
Ready for more?
You bet.
Let's hit it.
I want to rank up as much hunts as possible. We're gonna hit Animal Crossing here shortly, I believe, because that's what it sounded like. Though not in the base. Never in the base. Though the Imperials are a pain in my neck. So I'm going to weave the episodes into the story. Tell me in the comments how you like the work. Don't break the car, Iggy. And with the right set of tires, we could pretty much take the car anywhere we like, even off-roading. Right now with these kind of wheels, it forces us to stay on the road. And by the way, when we do that mission, I'm going to have to point some things out. Because it's very, very important. If I can remember.
Don't forget where we parked.
How could I? All I gotta do is open up map and click return to car. Oh, I can't jump on the hood of the car. It is down here, right? There. And we're going this way.
We've reached a creature crossing.
Wow. Where do you think they're all going?
We could always follow them and find out.
Could, but I don't want to spook them. I just want to get down here and see what's going on.
Are those what I think they are?
Hey, I'm outside the circle. Leave me be. According to this, there's supposed to be somebody here with a question mark.
Watch your right. Got it.
Hey, you know what?
Prompto! Okay!
Bad doggy.
You're on fire.
What can I say?
Oh no, the Imperial's back to play.
My pleasure.
Right here. Stay down.
Powerful.
What can I say?
Would have liked to wrap that up more quickly.
Well, that wouldn't have happened if I knew exactly where we were heading. Oh, yeah, that's right. Prompto wanted to come over here. What's this? Start.
Everything in order?
Yep.
All right.
Let's see if he'll actually take us down there.
Should be a nice change of pace.
Are you kidding? You didn't even take us that far. You know what? I'm taking the wheel. Nope. Manual.
Ready? Let's hit it. Roll out!
Oh. Seriously?
Everybody out.
Looks like we can make camp over here. Oh, it's not let me do it here. Alright, whatever. I mean, we could camp.
Sleeping out under the stars tonight.
Some people were actually trying to explain the physics or the reality of this game, which they keep forgetting. It's not a game based on the world we live in, rather a world that they live on their own, you know, a different planet rather than Earth. Forgot what they called it, but anyway, they were saying how it's impossible to whip out tents and camping gear without the car being, well, with the car being so far away. And I'm thinking, what are these Nimrods even thinking, just coming up with theories like this? I mean, they got to think logically. Well, they're logical. I don't know. They have to think, you know, in a way that Final Fantasy works. Because if they're not a real fan, they're not going to think the way that Final Fantasy thinks. First off, you're talking about characters that whip out weapons at a single blink just to use in the middle of battle.
how wouldn't they have that sort of technology for, you know, camping gear as well? I mean, it makes sense to me. All it does is take a little magic and then poof, I'll just hammer that down right there and then poof, the hammer's gone. Same physics. Just as much as it was in battle. I'm not going to stay here for that, yeah, very much longer, so I'm just going to move things along with Toast. My nose itches. I mean, you can't theorize about a game that has been out for quite some time and try to explain the details of how magic works. I don't think it works that way. Also, what's 6? Alright, 6 is the archive that we've been saving. The first day we've spent at Hammerhead getting the car fixed up. The first day we spent over at Golden Key. Same day at Golden Key. First time we dealt with a dual horn. What are these guys called again? Oh yeah, and I got my butt whooped. Deadeye. Oh yeah, and of course he would take a picture of a chocobo snapping at me. And we're at the Chocobo Ranch. That's us at the crater? Yeah, it's the crater. Me in my assassin suit. Oh, I love that little guy. Ugh. Lucius. Titan. Me receiving Ramuh's power. I don't want to say Rama because, ugh. Has anybody seen, what was it? The Academy or something? I think it was like Cop Academy or something. I don't know what it's called anymore. I forget where we were in this photo. I think it was like that cave that we were trying to get through just to receive Ramuh's power. I can't tell exactly what that is. Oh yes, I wanted to see this. That looks awesome. And it goes back to the beginning. Alright, what does... Manual... Oh, right. The pictures I've taken. Right. There we go. So you and Prompto can both take pictures, but the guide down in I forget what that city was called, but that place. We'll have you take pictures for him.
The tent lets you stretch out a bit more.
Okay, where are we going again? Where are we? Get rid of that. Oh right, you gotta go fishing or something. We can't go down there when it's raining because I said I wanted to go there when it's not raining. There we go. No more rain. Aha! I got through just fine. If you guys haven't already tell, I enjoyed this game just as much as I do
Get out of here.
I love it that much. Now, if you don't already know, I've built a website that will catalog my gameplay as much as it would the game theater. I did that because I like video games. I'm pretty much the king of games. Oh, these guys are awesome. I hear it, but I don't see it. Sorry, Iggy. Yep, fishing mission.
If you're here for the hunting, do it someplace else. I don't want you boys scaring the fish.
You're into fishing?
Indeed I am. You too?
Yeah, I fish whenever I can.
Well then, a fellow fish nut. Come on, let me show you a good spot.
Yeah.
Haven't seen you around these parts before. First time here?
Something like that?
Well, the name's Navith. I've traveled the whole world just about, looking for new fishing. If you're as keen as you say, what do you say to a challenge?
A challenge?
The Crag Barramundi. Lurks in these waters. Catch him, and I'll make it worth your while.
Okay, I'll do it.
I like your spirit, my boy.
Alright, but to do so, I'll need to assemble my rod.
Fishing looks...
Hey, knocked. That looks like a fishing spot.
serious?
This will be our first time fishing outside the Crown City.
Wonder what you can catch out here.
Only one way to find out. Let's fish.
Like a kid in a toy shop.
Yeah, if it doesn't lag like this. Alright, let's see what we got. Yeah, hold up. We're gonna go back into the tackle box. Reassemble the rod. This will build attack by 1 or 280. Or 230, sorry. This will build defense by 230. And these are just some lures hanging around. They're not very rare at the moment, but this one is. So keep that far from your fishing line as much as possible because you don't want to lose it your first day out. Oh, and I wasn't taking my own advice. There we go. And on the mini map on the top right shows you where the good fish are, so. Okay, space to reel in, directional keys to pull in whichever direction. A fish is eyeing your lure. Entice it to bite by mixing up your reeling speed. I didn't mean to hold in my spacebar like that.
Won't get a good cast like that. Put your back into it.
Shut up, fool. I'm working on it.
Got it. The prize catch. That's the one Navith was talking about?
Yeah, that's a Crag Barramundi, all right.
Wow, first try. Nice. Yep.
Take a look at this.
What about it?
Well, I'll be darned.
First try too, dude.
Well, a promise is a promise. Here's your prize.
You sure?
Sure, I'm sure. With that lure, you'll be able to diversify, reel in more kinds of fish.
Nice.
And catching things you ain't caught before. End of the day, that's what being an angler's all about. You're still wet behind the ears, but you got potential. If you're talking grilling, nothing beats barramundi. Try it.
Yeah, give me a minute. I gotta see what kind of lure that was. Oh. Not that. Items, there we go. There we go. This is the lure he just gave us. Oh yeah. This feels great. Awesome. Yeah, you can check fish that way too.
Everything in order?
Yep.
Right behind you.
You're gonna try out that lure, right?
Of course he is.
Well, if you guys insist.
In that case, you're in charge of finding dinner tonight. Remember, they're just a scale.
Say your prayers. Come. Sorry about that. You rang?
The Prince of Pain.
None the worse for wear.
The rental period has ended. Golden Steed sprinted back to the post. Nice. That's cool. Wait, what? Huh. I didn't know that. Enter was actually running. And attacking, apparently. Never knew that. Alright. Time to return to the car. That was weird. Very weird. I just can't believe I actually caught that thing on the first try. That never happened before. I was expecting it to be 3 or 4 tries. Okay, we're going over here. Oh, there's a Final Fantasy Online quest.
Everything in order?
Yep.
So yeah, as much as I like to use the Goldenrod, it doesn't give as much attack and defense as I want it to, so I'm using the Diversal Rod that, you know, brings everything up to 230. Well, gain to 230. Not up to 230. I guess it is up to 230. Anyway. I can't get over this car, man. Between Ignis and I, Gladio and...
So Noct, haven't taken pics of whatever catches my eye, but what do you want to see?
It's not my camera.
What does it matter? Not my camera. Yeah, I guess you have a point.
Of course I have a point. I'm not gonna choose me, because then you're gonna make me lose that option. Yeah, about that. For whatever reason, if you choose yourself, you lose the option of saying nothing really. Which really sucks in a way. Because that option's the best option.
Hear something?
Sure did. Sounded like somebody calling for help.
Shall we have a look around, Noct?
Yeah, and I know exactly where she is. This isn't really a online event. This is more like a in-game event. I don't know if she's on this terrace or the next. Maybe the next. But it's not letting me jump off, though.
Huh?
Our encounters with the Chancellor seem more than mere chance.
See that guy everywhere.
I've seen enough of him.
This chick wants us to hunt for frogs, I'm guessing. It's not up there. Oh. Nope. Oh, I know this one. It's that girl with the fat chocobo. Well, fat baby chocobo. Yeah, we're gonna need to take this one. This is one of my new favorite missions.
Umbra's the only one making deliveries. Wonder what Bryna's up to.
Haven't seen her.
Probably because she's traveling around with her owner.
You know, I really miss that dog.
So do I. I've never even heard of her. But anyway, onward. So, we have a sort of Nico underneath this fat, well, baby chocobo, kinda. doesn't really say it's in an adult size, but technically it's a baby overweight. But yeah, you rescue her, and she's got a mission for you. Prompto. Boy.
What's that?
I don't know, but I'm about to feed you to it.
Yikes! That is the most humongous chocobo I've ever seen.
Get off me!
You okay? You know, considering you're underneath a giant bird.
It appears to have found a new nesting spot.
Usually, I can entice it into moving with a treat.
Right, chocobo feet. Okay, hold on.
Don't I have some already? I think I bought some whenever I was over at the chocobo farm.
Got beef with my greens?
He's a pretty picky eater. He only eats the very best veggies.
Sounds like somebody I know.
That's so.
Nah, Noct wouldn't eat his veggies if they were the last food on Eos.
All right.
Perhaps we should pop by the post. Wiz might have some good food for sale.
Right. Well, let's check it out. Yep. Turn to the car. Eos is the planet, by the way. That's the name that I forgot. Okay, auto run. We're gonna take it back to this guy. Nope. Right. Now that's fast travel. You'll actually have to spend 10 gil just to do that. Especially around places that you've already visited, so yeah. And if you haven't visited yet, get ready for a long ride. It's awesome. 37 minutes already. Crap.
Might want to stock up on potions and stuff.
Nice. You're being helpful for a change.
What do you mean for a change?
Well, first we need that chocobo feed so we can help the little girl out.
So where's a guy supposed to find fat chocobo feed?
Let's ask the shop clerk, or one of the breeders.
Howdy. What can I do you for?
Iron Chef Volume 2. Oh, but we need to sell an item though. Let's see. Gold dust. See, I could have used that gold dust on the car. Why wasn't I able to use it? I got 4 of them. Maybe I needed more. That's only one guy. Sharp tail, how about 3 of those? And that's only 70. I'll sell 2 of these. What else we got here? Let's sell 8 of these. There we go. My dudes. You got it.
Thank you kindly.
Thank you, thank you.
These look positively grand.
Yeah, so leafy.
I better love it. And the little lady'll be saved.
Speaking of, she looked a bit peculiar. Those pointed ears certainly piqued my curiosity.
Didn't notice.
Well, you can have a good look when we go and give her these greens.
Yeah, and no doubt she'll have a tail too. My boy. That's the place where we want to go. But we can't yet because we don't have a boat. We have to talk to Sid about some arrangements.
We need to replenish our supply of curatives.
Gotcha.
Let me refuel the tank first.
Huh?
Huh.
It shocks me that everything in this game almost costs 10 gil.
We brought you some high quality greens.
Just set them down over there. Take it easy up there, will ya? Thank goodness.
Yep, a tail.
Oh, thanks so much. You're lifesavers.
Don't sweat it. After all, helping people's what hunters do best.
Whoa now. Easy there, tough guy.
Hunters?
You know, people who slay wild beasts and stuff.
Oh, so you're like adventurers. I'm Yajime of the Y Tribe.
The what tribe?
So glad I ran into you. I have the perfect quest for you adventurers. You know that big walled area nearby? Something terrible is about to happen inside.
I like her
You mean
book.
the Imperial base? What are they plotting within?
They're preparing to perform a divine summoning. They're going to summon a god.
Right.
As opposed to...
I believe the name speaks for itself.
And you're not freaking out? If that wicked primal shows up here, this world will be in big trouble, you know? You don't want that to happen, do you? You have to help me, please.
Okay, jeez.
Oh, great. Here, take this link pearl. We can use it to keep in touch with each other.
Oh, slow down a sec.
Let's be sure to meet up again a little later. All right, adventurers. See you soon.
Hey, wait up!
Gotta love that spunk.
Guess she wasn't listening.
As I was saying.
We couldn't even get a word in edgewise. Does this mean we're locked into helping her?
And going on an adventure?
Given the Empire's penchant for demonizing the divine, I'm afraid we can't stand to let this go.
So what? We just follow her straight into the belly of the beast?
Well, my friends, doesn't sound like we have much of a choice.
No, we do not, sadly.
If the ferry at Galden were running, we'd probably be in Altissia by now.
The port's still closed?
Safe to assume until we hear news to the contrary.
I think we have enough gil to stay here, do we? Yeah, that should be enough.
It's bedtime.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Isn't this Kentiana?
Yeah. She was here, huh?
She was?
The photo would suggest so.
I guess. Memory must be playing tricks.
Wait a minute. She's freezing the water and yet no one seems to notice. Huh. Alright. Save that in the books. By the way, these pictures are ending up on my Steam before I delete them, so not to worry. What's this? Oh, I'm taking this one. Goodness gracious, great ball of fire.
Yo.
Excuse me.
Hi.
Heyo. Filled up the gas tank, now we're on the roll.
Morning.
Resume? No, we're already here. How about we take a quest line and run to that location? Glace entrance of the Terra kind. Right. Forgot about that one. We'll get to that one in a minute. For right now, let's continue this one.
Back at ya.
Wow, I actually get a chance to play this online. I love it. This reminds me of the same base that we just got the car back from.
Should be a nice change of pace.
Don't let her hear you say that.
You gonna get that?
How am I supposed to get it? Like, this?
Oh, hi there. It's me. Ichime. Can you hear me okay?
Loud and clear.
Oh, perfect. Now we can talk to each other anytime.
Okay, listen, first... Never mind. Where are you?
Inside the walls. I found a place where I can see what they're up to.
You're already inside? Look, we're on our way. Just stay put.
All right. Be careful, adventurers. The voids that come out at night, and you most certainly want to steer clear of them, so you'd better act while the sun is up. See you soon.
Yeah, sure. Commence or withdraw. I say commence. If it gets too wild, I can actually attach the gear back on. Doesn't really matter. It matters not. So yeah, I did this one mission. I think it was on top of this one. I'm not so sure. It was kind of alien-ish. We'll be doing that later, but after doing this one, we had a nifty reward added to our occasional outfits. You should see Prompto.
It's quiet. Too quiet.
After the Empire withdrew its troops, this base remained completely barren until now.
Jimmy? Where are you?
Hey! Can you see me? Up here! There's something I want to show you. Do you think you can possibly make it over this way?
On my way. Stay right where you are. She's got something to show us. I'll go.
By yourself?
Yeah, it's faster that way. And who knows what she'll do if we take too long.
Good point. We'll stay here and take care of whatever comes our way.
Right.
Yeah, that's it. You can climb up around there and make your way over.
Got it.
And I hope I don't mess this up on my first try. I'm messing it up on my first try, Noctis. Is that a cat? That's a cat. I know. Calm down. I haven't even made it that far. Alright. Up, and whoa. Nope. Failed. Now I gotta try again. Told you I was gonna mess it up on my first try. Wait, is there something in this building? There is. Phoenix Down. What do you know? I was right. What's this? Aha! Check that out. Alright, enough diddly-daddling. Let's do this. Oh, nope. That way. That way. That way. That way. Yeah, I see frogs.
Keep going. You'll be able to see it pretty soon.
Silence, lady.
This better be worth it.
Indeed. Oh, I almost failed. Again. Oh, alright, gotcha. No?
You made it! I'd expect nothing less from an expert adventurer.
Right. So, what was it you wanted to show me? And what the hell's up with those ears and that tail?
First, what I wanted to show you. Here, why don't you use this telescope and see for yourself?
Sure.
I don't know where I'm supposed to look.
Do you see that huge machine and that strange-looking ritual going on?
Let me see.
Okay, this is the huge machine she's referring to. Or is it?
Hey, it's that Chocobo.
Oh no! What's he doing here? He's my partner, you know? I can't really look after him properly while I'm in the middle of my research, so I let him eat whatever he wants, which happens to be quite a lot.
Right.
What's with that statue over there?
You mean you haven't come across one in your adventures?
Yeah,
I can sense the ethereal power of the winds flowing through that statue. I suspect it has something to do with the divine summoning of Garuda.
Yo.
Well then, I guess we'd better go check it out.
Let me talk. Alright, thank you. I've already taken pictures of these. Before I deleted them, I uploaded them to my Steam screenshots. Yeah.
What are those spheres moving around down there?
They're moving now? That's funny. I'm pretty sure they were stationary when I escaped from this place.
Huh? What kind of machine is that?
I believe it's this world's version of a teleporter. I found myself right next to it when I came to, so it may have brought me here.
What do you mean, this world?
You know, your world. The one we're in right now. That device must have linked up with one of the ancient Allagan teleporters I found back home. I racked my brain, and that's the only theory I could come up with.
Sure. Sounds like something straight out of a video game.
Oh, and as for my ears and tail, have you really never seen a Makote before?
You mean they're real?
Very real.
Sure. Hinting at the process of game theories.
What are those things? And what are they doing?
They're Ixali Beastmen. They're getting ready to perform the divine summoning. It's a secret ritual that calls forth Garuda, Lady of the Vortex, chosen primal of the Ixal.
Right, I get it. Just like forging a covenant. What happens if this Garuda shows up, anyway?
Well, the gods manifest themselves by drawing energy from the land, and this particular god is supposed to be really vicious.
Uh-huh, which means lots of destruction. Well, guess we better do something then.
Exactly. I know it's a dangerous endeavor, but you adventurers have to stop the ritual before it's too late.
All we can do is try. Give me a second. What am I missing? Yeah, it doesn't look like anything else is sticking out.
Looks like the Empire knows my weakness.
Oh, are you admiring that big black Apkallu over there? Isn't he the cutest thing? Oh, I just want to take him home with me.
No, and let me say from experience, you do not want to get near that thing.
So that's what was sticking out that I've never noticed before. Alright. I'll leave it at that then. What am I missing? Well, guess we're gonna have to find out in the next part. As always, I'm King Willix. We're playing Final Fantasy 15, part 13? No, 14. 13. No, this is 13, sorry. Sorry for the confusion. I'm not with it right now. It's like almost going on 2 in the morning. Yes, you heard me. 2 a.m. Don't worry. I'll fix it in due time. But as always, I'm King Willix. Peace out.